have you in a great game. I mean, after what looked like a shaky previous week, was there conversations of just turning it around, grind nose to the grindstone? I'm sure you're tired of hearing it, but playoffs are on the way, are up for debate, and going 0-2 this deep into the split, did that ring any alarm bells, Patrick? Did you have a little team chat about that one?
Yeah, we had a little team chat. I think last week many things didn't work for us very well, and we didn't know too well what to do. So I think this week in scrims especially, we just were more on the same page and we had better practice. And yeah, we had good drafts this weekend, so it was nice to play.
And talking a little bit about your opponent as well, you know, it hasn't all been sunshine and rainbows for them. When you looked into, you know, in preparation for your game, was there anything in particular you were targeting, or was it more focusing on your own game?
I think it was mostly focusing on us and what we're doing, and just getting the priority picks, which, well, I think FNATIC had a very different read on the meta, which I think we also had a wrong read last week, which I think we fixed for now. And yeah, I mean, I think already in Champ Select, I think it was already decided, like most games, but yeah.
This is a really interesting dynamic for me, not something I'm familiar with. I'm accustomed to more of an FPS, but the fact that the meta is so quickly shifting, right? Like, I mean, do you just have to brainstorm as soon as the patch drops, you all sit there and kind of problem solve, or are you stealing from other people? Is there like one team that tends to be the trendsetter in meta and adjusting to patches? Where does that, you know, theory crafting start, and where does it stop?
I'm not sure. I think it's just playing a lot of games, and sometimes when you like lose a game to champion, you can be.
You get a feeling.
No, you get a feeling that it's super OP, or you are delusional. So you have to like sit down with your team and really figure out if it's strong or not. And sometimes it's also like a little bit about luck, I feel like.
And I think a lot of times it also shows on stage more than in scrims, because in scrims anything kind of works. So sometimes you get like fake data.
Right, sure.
So yeah, I think the most you can get is just like playing on stage and seeing how the champions feel when the games are much slower.
And I want to talk a little bit more lane specific. I mean, I've got the two of you here, a rare, exciting opportunity to have the full bot lane. And I was, you know, picking the guys in the green room's brains, like what's the power rankings of bot lanes? And I've heard people, you know, praising Kaiser. We'd be talking about Comp and Trimby. What would be, you know, your power rankings? Whether obviously you'd put yourselves at the top. Is that how it works, or?
I guess.
I think for me, Unforgiven and Kaiser are the best right now.
Even though Unforgiven's kind of new blood, they're already threatening.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're doing well these days. Yesterday was some crazy Draven game, and Kaiser, I feel like, is always very consistent. And then I think everyone else is just kind of even. I think everyone is pretty good.
I think for me, Rogue is probably the best one. I think today they're playing a bit for fun with the Sejuani pick, but otherwise I think they usually play pretty well. So I would put them #1, and then, yeah, the rest.
The rest, yeah. I did want to wonder, just last question before we wrap this one up, is, Mickey, do you have any questions for Patrick? I've run out. I was wondering if you had anything you wanted to interview your boy about.
What do you think of my Rokkan performance?
Yeah, today it was better than in scrims.
Thank you.
Oh, we got the juicy gossip.
So a positive surprise, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow, well, that is the most hard-hitting journalism I'll be getting out of these guys. Thank you so much, Mickey, Patrick. That is, of course, your successful XL. A big week coming up next week. Looking forward to seeing you guys keeping up the form. I hope that you guys enjoyed the show. It looks like you did. But don't go anywhere.